Nerve tissue, motor neuron. Motor neuron have three main parts. We have cell body, axon, and dendrites. For cell body, it's contain most of the cell's organelles, including nucleus. Cell body, the yellow one. And second, we have dendrites. Dendrites are highly branched extension of the cell body. Dendrites yang agak bercabang, dan both of them, the function are same to receive signals from the other neurons. Last but not least, axon. Axon is a long extension of the cell body, which is it's more longer than dendrites, and the functions is to transmit a signal to other cells.
There are some function of motor neuron. For example, it is to conduct impulse from central nervous system to muscle cells, causing them to contract. So the impulse from central nervous system will be sent to muscle cells, causing them to contract and will make some action. For the distribution for motor neuron is brain, spiral cord, muscle, or gland.
2.3 is about nerve tissue, which is motor neuron, that consists of 8 structure, which is axon terminal act as transmitter, schwann cells that make myelin, axon which act as conducting fiber, knot of Ranvier, myelin sheath, insulating the fatty layer that speeds transmission, dendrites act as receivers, nucleus and cell body. The function of this motor neuron allow us to move, speak, swallow, and breathe by sending commands or signal from brain to the muscles that carry out this function. These motor neurons have two types, which is upper and lower motor neuron. The upper one originates in the cerebral cortex and travel down to the brain stem or spinal cord, while the lower one begin in the spinal cord and go on to innervate muscles and glands throughout the body.
Moving on to smooth muscle. What is the structure of smooth muscle? Smooth muscle have a structure of spindle shape. What does it mean by spindle shape? It is thick in the middle and have tapered at both ends of the cell. It also doesn't have striation. What does it mean by striation? Striation means the striped appearance. The smooth muscle has a smooth appearance and not striped. Next, the function of smooth muscle is it controls the involuntary action, for example, churning of the stomach. So it will help the stomach to break down the food into smaller size. Other than that, it also helps with the constriction of arteries, which we know as vasoconstriction as we have learned before. Next, where is the distribution of smooth muscle in our body? The distribution of smooth muscle in our body are in the wall of digestive tract, in the urinary bladder, iris of eyes, and arteries.
We continue with 2.3.c, which is state the types, structure, function, and distribution of the following tissues. So this is connective tissue, or we call it blood. As we all know, erythrocyte or red blood cell is cell that can carry and transport oxygen and carbon dioxide throughout the body. After that, red blood cells also have three important functions, which is first is transportation, second is regulation, and third is protection. Next is leukocyte, which is leukocyte is a white blood cell. The function of leukocyte is can defend the body against disease, or we can call it function in defenses. Next is platelets. Platelets is function for aids in blood clotting. So next I'm gonna talk about the structure, which is this is the white blood cells and this is the red blood cell and this is the platelets, and last but not least, this is a plasma.
It can be found in blood circulatory system or blood vessel and also in lymphatic nodes, which is leukocytes.